am DevServer32 and welcome back to the Gizmocraft server. It is episode 2 and today we are starting off at my zombie farm. And you may notice the shiny stuff on my swords. And last episode I said that I couldn't go AFK at my zombie farm until I had mending on my swords. But great news is that just a few minutes after that, or a few hours after that, I can't remember, Nab actually created a raid farm and actually set up a shop selling enchanted books for the great price of 2 or 1 diamond, depending on how good the enchanted book is, in the newly constructed shopping district. So yeah, I managed to get some mending on my swords and my pickaxes, and I've managed to go AFK. However, something really tragic happened. I got disconnected from the server once, and somehow something glitched and I just died. And when I came back onto the server minutes later, all of my stuff was completely gone. So I've had to spend all of my diamonds getting that back. And yeah, it's kind of annoying because I had like 30 diamonds, but I had to spend them all on enchanted books to get them back. But I actually, for this episode, to start with, want to create my own shop in the shopping district because I think I need to get all those diamonds back, because otherwise I'm going to be really broke, and if I die again, it's not going to be very good. So if I set up a really, really good shop, then I can manage to get those diamonds back and hopefully even make a profit. So I think I have an idea in mind what to sell. I've just gotta go mine it first. So my idea of what to sell in the shopping district was actually quartz, because I figured that nobody else is selling it, and yeah, it's not very far into the season, so you can just go anywhere you want and really pick up loads of quartz. And now that I've got a Fortune 3 pickaxe, I can get loads of it really, really quickly. So I'm actually gonna get loads of this and just set up shop, because it's probably going to be one of the most used materials later in the server. And I'm going to sell them for a really cheap price, and hopefully that can get us those diamonds back. So I think I might do this in a time lapse, but I'm going to have to get loads of quartz. I'm probably going to have to fill up my whole inventory, and yeah, I'll see you guys back or after the time lapse when I've got that much coal. Gone and got myself loads and loads of quartz, and I think this is a good starting point for our shop. I know it's not much quartz, but I spent a good 2 hours mining, and also yesterday I died again, and this time in lava, so I lost all of my stuff and I had to buy the books again. And thank you to Nab who actually lent me 1 or 2 books for free. So yeah, all I have to do now is get the quartz and build this shop in the shopping district. But I don't actually have a design for it yet. So yeah, I'm just going to have to improvise a little bit. So this is the shopping district, and as you can see, there's not much here at the moment, but it's probably going to become one of the biggest and best places in the server in a few weeks' time. And yeah, as you can see, there's only 3 shops here, but I plan to add to that tally and put my Quartz shop right over here. And the reason I'm putting it over here is because I think Iron's going to be one of the most popular shops on the server, and when they walk out of that shop, they're just going to see, oh, you know what, there's a Quartz shop, let's go and take a look, and maybe even spend a few diamonds. And I think I've thought of a good design for my Quartz shop, because Nabnab has set up an evoker for his raid shop, somebody over there has set up a chicken for their chicken shop, and somebody over here has set up an iron golem for their iron shop. So I'm going to create a piece of quartz for my Quartz shop. So I actually scrapped the original design of having a piece of quartz because I tried it and it just looked really bad, and I couldn't find any other design that would actually resemble a piece of quartz, and so I just scrapped the idea. But I looked online and I found a nether portal design and I adapted it into my little shop, and I have to say, I think it looks amazing. Compared to the other designs, it's kind of a step up, because those are just animals and heads and stuff, and they're quite kind of like copied from the mobs in the game. But this looks amazing. And yeah, I think it looks amazing, and I also think that I'm selling these at quite adequate prices. And I actually did a survey with other people online, and they said they would pay 2 diamonds for 1 stack of quartz. So that's what I'm selling it at, and I'm selling it for virtually the exact same price with the blocks, 32 for 2 diamonds. It works out the exact same, but if people need comparators, they'll just buy the quartz, but if people need the blocks, they'll just buy the blocks. So I think I might actually make a few diamonds on this. And I tried making queues with banners. It didn't really work out so well, but they kind of look like eyes, so that works. And then the stairs kind of acted as a smiley face if those act as eyes. And I called it Quartz for Less because I had nothing better to call it, and I was not feeling very imaginative at that point. But now I think what I need to do is go back to my base, and you've seen my base. It's not exactly the tidiest thing on the planet, and I think I just need to tidy it up a little bit. And oh, I do not know what's here, what's happened there. It's just not loaded. But I need to go back to my base, and I need to tidy it up a bit, and then maybe even make a separate building, because for my base I kind of just want a bunch of buildings that have things inside them, but for them to look good. And I might create the main building today, or start off with it, but I'll see about that. I just need to tidy up my base first, and I might actually do that in time lapse, but I'll be back when I've done that. So I have done a little bit of work at my base, not that much though, because I was recording the time lapse and the footage got lost. It just said footage could not save because there's not much space on the device, which I guess is fair because I was recording for like 20 minutes. So I have moved my nether portal inside, which is a humongous change, because when I was going out of my portal I was like on 1 or 2 health, and half the time I would die because there was a skeleton waiting right there to kill me, and now that can't happen because, yeah, it's inside. I've also added a door to my mine. I honestly don't know why, but it just looks better rather than having an open mine right in the middle of my base. I have mined out a 3rd block above the base so that now when you jump you can't hit your head, which was really annoying the last time. I've also added an ender chest. I built that, and I've done 1 or 2 things outside, but nothing much. Obviously I've covered up the hole where the nether portal was, and I've also made a fence and put my farm in the middle of it. And I've not done that much because the footage for the time lapse had been lost, but I think what I need to do now is I need to decorate my base, because yeah, it's looking a little bit bland, and I have no idea how I just avoided that phantom right there. I was actually have to decorate my base, but yeah, and then it might actually be time to end the video, But yeah, I'll see you guys back when I've decorated my base, and I may even do it in a time lapse. So I actually went ahead and decorated, and I have to say, it is looking absolutely amazing. And I said before that I thought it was looking amazing, but now I think it's looking even better. I've widened the space up so it doesn't feel like you're really cramped, and I've added these features and just made the floors and the walls look less like a cave and more look like a home. And yeah, I've just done a whole lot more to this space, and I think it really feels quite homely. And also, I brought over a skeleton horse that I found at the start of the season, and I just couldn't bring it through the nether, but now I brought it over, and I think that also adds to the homely feel as well, having a nice skeleton horse in your house. But unfortunately, guys, that is all I've got time for today's episode. If you did enjoy, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And next episode, I think I might work on some other buildings in my base and maybe even go end busting with someone. But yeah, anyway, if you did enjoy, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe, as that would be greatly appreciated. Anyway, guys, goodbye!